Grant, talk about an evening like that. That was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought we were good from the first minute, really. I think the boys were hurting a little bit from the first half display at Middlesbrough, but we wanted to take the confidence of the second half display into tonight's game, and I thought we did that for the majority of the game.
Fuel for the fire, I guess, in the second half. 2 goals in the opening 6 minutes. How, in terms of a difference, it made a massive difference?
It did. It was a tremendous start to the second half, and we expected a different Preston team in the second half, because we felt as if we played really well first half and possibly could have had a couple more goals. But they scored quite early in the second half, maybe knocked the wind out of their sails a little bit, and it was always going to be a tough game this for us tonight. Preston are flying high, one of the best teams in the Championship in my opinion, having seen them on numerous occasions. But tonight, we got everything in terms of what the lads did on the pitch right, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
Would you say then that was close to an almost perfect performance this evening?
It's probably the most complete that we've had this season. We've had 8-9 big performances tonight. I think we had 11. And when you have that, then you give yourself the best chance to win.
People might look at the attacking players this evening, Grzycki, McGuinness, Bowen with 2. Bowler didn't score, but just how hard did he work this evening, just like the rest of the team?
He was excellent, Josh. Excellent. He was a wee bit slow getting into the game, but second half, he's such a good player, and young and bright, and he was unlucky, wasn't he, with a shot that skimmed past the post, and I feel as if we've got very good attacking players at this football club, and Josh is another one.
Barnsley next, completely different sort of opponent in some respects, down at the bottom of the table, fighting for their lives already. What changes tactically potentially?
Well, I haven't seen any of the results tonight, so I don't know how they get on tonight in Middlesbrough, but it's going to be a tough game. It's it's not far away from us. Almost like a little bit of a derby, yeah. I think. So it's Barnsley, a new manager in at the helm, different approach. We've had them watched. Tony's gone and watched them last week. So it's another tough game. Every game in this league's tough, and Barnsley are in this league because they deserve to be in it. And I played against them twice last year in the Doncaster team, and they were excellent. So it'll be another tough game.
Yeah, because this is a great opportunity now, Barnsley and Stoke coming up, to finally get into that top 6 potentially.
Well, that's the aim. That's the aim. We felt going into the game, possibly sitting in the 15th or 16th in the league that we're sitting. It doesn't really reflect on what we've been doing the last 13 or 14 appearances, games. But I think tonight, we stamped our authority on the game very early, and now we can look forward to the game at the weekend.
George, I know it's a night where there's goals have been flying in at one end, but give us a goalkeeper's perspective. You can see everything on the pitch. Yeah. It was a fine performance.
It was a joy to watch, really, from my end. Just the way we went forward with such pace, and I don't know, we could have scored however many we wanted today, really. But 4s, you take 4 all day long, and then to see it out, the boys were solid in front of me, and the clean sheets, obviously a big bonus for us.
Yeah, you did have to make a couple of saves, so it proves you've still got to be switched on in those circumstances.
You have, yeah. Sometimes they're the most difficult when you've not had quite that much to do, and then they get a break down the other end. You've got to make a save to keep the scoreline at 0 for them. So I'm happy to chip in when needed, really.
Yeah, because the best one had to be when the post for the second time and Barkhusen coming back across, and you just had to get across to that front post.
Yeah, if anyone asks, I did get a touch on that, but I can't be sure. And then obviously I saved the second one to keep it out. So
the gaffer kept his cards close to his chest when regarding the next couple of games coming up. Barnsley is going to be a different test. How do you see that one playing out?
Yeah, it's going to be a different type of game. Obviously, they're struggling down the bottom end, but there's no easy games in the Championship. It's going to be roll your sleeves up. We've got to win our battles first before we can think about playing any good football. And but obviously, when we're in form like this, I'd always fancy us to go there and get 3 points. How
much of a statement is tonight for the rest of the teams in the league?
It's massive. We all know how dangerous we are as a team, and obviously we're creeping up the league slowly. I think we're 9th now, so we're just going to keep pushing, game at a time. It's a cliche, but it's so true. You can't look ahead. You can only take care of what's in front of you at the very moment. So Barnsley's the next test for us, and hopefully we can capitalise and get another 3 points.